This is the Grace Wi-Fi Internet Radio. This is the model 1000. And you see the buttons on the front, and I'll give you a spin around to see the side and the back. This particular model does not have a remote and does not have an auxiliary input. The higher models have an auxiliary input on the front. Otherwise, this one is just as functional and quality as all the other models. Give you one more spin around. Has a tubed port in the back for better audio quality. Not up to par of a Bose, but certainly does a very respectable job of audio on its own, and it comes with the power adapter. Takes 12 volts over here, and the adapter converts the AC to 12 volts. Now I'll plug it in and show you how it connects up to the Wi-Fi in the house. I have already programmed the encryption password of my Wi-Fi in, so you won't see that. That takes a little bit of time. I'll show you the spin dial, how a little tedious it might be, but it does the job. You don't have a full function keyboard here, but you can get through every letter that you need. So it's connecting to the Wi-Fi, and once it connects, we'll turn it on, and you'll listen to some stations that I've pre-programmed on here. And all the stations that I prefer are easy listening stations, and you'll see what a wide range of those easy listening stations it does pick up. Okay, it is found, and it shows the time there, found the network. And that you only have to do once. Once you plug it in, it automatically connects to the Wi-Fi, so you're all set. Okay. There's KAHM in Arizona. This is KLUX in Texas. And notice how it shows the bit rate. This is KNCT in Texas. Some of the stations are not as loud as others. Now this is my Gaslight Review station, my own station on Live 365. To get that station to come out, I had to go to the Grace webpage and enter my account information, my free account, my free Live 365 account information. And then I can pick up any of the free Live 365 stations. And this is Airstream, also coming here from Texas. Someone I know in our beautiful instrumentals group who operates that station. Now there are 5 preset buttons on the front, but if you shift, you can get the other 5. So I'm pressing Shift preset 1. And now it turns out that WXTZ in Indianapolis, Indiana is down right now. It was picking that up the other day, but because they're down, and that's a problem that you sometimes have, you won't be able to pick them up. And this is the Breeze, also in Indiana. They must be having some power outages over there because the 2 Indiana stations are not coming in right now. And this is KHOY here in Texas. Some stations take a little longer to buffer. This is some of the things that you'd be expected to see.
Close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think
This is WGCY in Illinois. And why some take longer than others, I don't know. Probably having to do with the internet paths.
Bush beer, $14.99.
And this is Crystal Radio. It's not an over-the-air station, but it's another interesting station. Now, if I want to listen to a station that I've listened to before, I can go over here to my stuff, and I can go to my history, and I could look at some of the stations that I've been listening to, or going through. And of course, it's showing the stations that I just tuned through. So here's Music of Your Life, in case you like that kind of music. So the history will give you the ability to pick up more than 10 presets. Now, if you want to tune in a station that is not in there, we'll go back for more. And one more back. Let me go back to, okay. Notice that in my stuff, I also have my local. So it lists a lot of the radio stations in my local area, like WBAP.
Into his window.
She started jumping into the truck, screaming, here he comes, he's gonna try to kill me.
Mitzi was brought home deeply traumatized.
Now I'm going to tune in a station that
her parents understood just how lucky they were.
we're going to go search. And now I'm going to look for WCBS in New York.
I start crying myself.
W.
I was so happy.
Mitzi's quick thinking enabled her to escape. But what about your children? Would they know how to escape the grasp of an abductor?
In our first question, Mitzi found herself alone
and then
on the street
I have
with
to
a
go
man she
to
didn't
end.
know. He started walking directly towards her, and she was
there are
scared.
3 stations of
What should she do?
WCBS in New York.
Cross the street,
There's the news station on AM, and their
or
FM
run.
station, and then their HD2 station.
Experts.
So here's the news station on AM.
WCBS News Time 10:28. Traffic and weather together. A lot going on. Tom O'Hanlon.
All right, John, we're going to go back and do a check in Katona and Westchester. Happy to report that things are getting better.
FM station.
Than ever before, Progressive can save you a lot of money on your car insurance. Savings! Oh, you can get bigger savings than that.
And here's their HD2 station. So yes, the HD stations are some of the HD stations are over the internet.
Not available in all states or situations.
Welcome to the REI Labor Day sale and clearance.
Yeah, I got a big camping trip coming up. I need...
a big Agnes Air Core sleeping pad.
Yes, and
GSI How You Like Cook set?
Exactly.